Over time, we have come to learn the depth of the damage the white colonial master left on this continent, Africa. You know, we were completely demoralized, labeled satanic, barbaric, and so many other terms, bad, dirty terms that could be raised on any human. We were made to seem lesser and unimportant than the real humans we are. We were brought up to believe that we are just commodity out to be sold. We can work as animals, like donkeys, you know? When we're sold as slaves to work on their farms, to build their roads and beautiful buildings that they now take pride in. We build their cities, we build their dams, we build the bridges, and now, you know, it feels as if they look like gods. What did they pay us with? It was death, torture, and all acts of dehumanization that we can think of. They took our souls, gave us their names and religions and culture. But today, I'm not here to lament. I am here to tell you that it is now. After 100 years, we cannot be lamenting. After 100 years, we must say enough is enough. We must plan to move ahead. We have the potential to alter the lies that we have been fed all our lives and try to find a track for ourselves rather than becoming or continuing the way we are, copycats. We always wait. What is the white man doing? We follow. When is he immunizing us? We go. When is this coming up? We go. When is 6G? We wait. You know? That's why we suggest that loving one's culture doesn't mean becoming ancient or cake. It is not like we are telling anyone to start walking like, I don't know what, or dressing like whatever. I'm only saying we need an identity. We need to place ourselves in our positions that we held before all of us got lost. Because I want to believe that we would be very far. I want to believe that if at all the white colonial master did not interrupt our ways with colonialism, with religious divisions, with political ideologies, with a lot of Western knowledge. Imagine we studied about the glaciers, we studied about the prairies in Canadian, we studied about the French revolutions. Basically, why wouldn't I study about Queen Zinga of Angola? Why wouldn't I study about my brothers from Namibia and their history, long existence of such cultures that mean a lot to me as an African? But I was fed information from beyond my continent. This is the time to reflect on our values that made us unique, that made us progress in times when there was nothing even to copy from. This was Africa. It wasn't a copycat. Africa strategized, brought the existence of humanity as we see it, because we did not have anything by the time of the creation, by the time of our existence at the beginning. I want to believe that if it wasn't the way we looked at nature with our African eyes and we appreciated that our existence depended on everything around us and not from donations, from aid, from begging, from seeking, from, jobs, beyond our continent, what we call white-collar jobs and so on. We existed. We lived a life which helped the humans to exist over time. This is the time to raise our children with the knowledge of their true identities. Take pride in their skin color, take pride in their names, African names. Take pride in their ancestors, in their cultural values, in the entirety of who they are. We send our children to school. Schools created with the mission of propelling the Western culture. We are promoting the enslavement when we can change this paradigm. This is the exact time to trace our same origin. I do not have to treat my black brother as an enemy at this particular point in time. My brother from another tribe is not an enemy. My brother from another nation, black nation, an African nation, is not an enemy in any way. We are the same people. We have the same origin. And what we need is to promote the harmony, the love. We stop the hate. I told you that when religion came, we see all the history telling us. For example, here in Buganda, when the religion stepped into the kingdom, first of all, we had the divisions of the Protestants fighting the Catholics, then the Catholics fighting the Muslims, then hell broke loose, and we had bloodbath based on religions. There was a lot of hatred, brother hating brother, based on religion. We need to stop that hate. We need to stop the divisions. We need to stop the mistrust that was propagated by those who call themselves emissaries of the higher God. Other communities have done it before us. The Chinese said enough is enough. They've done it. And look where they are at this particular moment in the world affairs. The Indians have done it. They've mastered the art of spirituality. They've mastered the art of nature. And they can heal anything from nature. The Red Indians have done and stood their ground. They have done whatever they could, depending on the challenges, depending on the multiple provocations from their counterparts, the foreigners. Let Africa be the last hope of the existence of the humans with the soul. The trend which we are now heading to is the creation of the modification of a human without a soul. We're talking about bombs. An African man is buying a gun to kill an African man. And very soon we're talking about modification of the human genetic components to create I don't know what. And this comes from the way we have lost our touch with the reality. Let African come back and realize its position as the origin of humanity. Let's accept that there is too much we can do if we accept to fall back, not in every essence of falling back, but in accepting that our values mean something to our existence as a people. And make sure that we raise our children to be the hope of posterity.